Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Environment Matters. I'm Annette Hoskins. When you think of snorkeling, you probably imagine the blue waters of the Bahamas or the Caribbean. But some folks in West Virginia are looking to change that. The DEP's Mike Huff has more.
It's one of the hottest days of the summer, but on a clear, cool headwater stream in Tucker County, these kids are getting their first look at an underwater world and the abundant aquatic life that call this stretch of Horseshoe Run home.
Usually they start screaming and it's through a snorkel, so there's a lot of roar, and you learn to talk snorkelese over the years, and a lot of excitement. And then once the kids learn a few things, they're calling out, "Oh, that's a mayfly! Oh, that's a greenside darter!" And so they learn them pretty quick.
These educational outreach events are organized by the U.S. Forest Service and the watershed group Friends of the Cheat. And for first-time participants, it's an eye-opening experience.
It's a well-protected, forested watershed, so we have nice, clean water, abundant aquatic life, lots of fish, macroinvertebrates, and crayfish. And we get the kids in the water and sometimes the parents in the water, go snorkeling. And we explore the underwater realm in a way that, you may have been around the creek your whole life, but you didn't realize it was there until you get beneath the surface. I kind of like to use the analogy, it's like hiking underwater. So instead of bird watching and watching deer and raccoons or bears, we're watching fish and crayfish and other aquatic life. And it just gives a new perspective on a resource that we have available on our public land.
This is the second year that Friends of the Cheat has been partnering with the Forest Service to host these snorkel outreach events. The reaction's been really great. They're always really excited to get out. I think they're always dying to get in the water with the other educational activities that we do, so it's really nice to be able to bring them out and actually get them interacting in the water rather than just being on shore. So they're always, there's usually hooting and hollering, but then they kind of focus and they really start to pay attention to what's going on under the water. So it's always a good day to be out in the stream.
These are the best days, This is not really work anymore when we're doing this. So when the greatest thing for me is to see kids learning and enjoying the resources. And then a lot of kids, we have repeat kids too that come back from one year to the next to events, and they retain that knowledge, and they're going to hold that with them through their life.
One of those repeat kids is Michaela Wojtek. The 7th grader experienced a snorkel at the Cheat event last summer and couldn't wait to get back into the water.
You can see all the nature. It's wonderful out here. It's beautiful. See all the nature and catch stuff. It was very interesting. So it's interesting to see all this stuff.
What's some of the stuff you see?
Bass, trout, crawdads, little minnows, and all that other. There's different bugs underwater too. So it's really nice to see these all. That it's wonderful to have this here.
The snorkeling events are geared towards younger kids, but they're open to any age. Organizers say they hope participants come away with a new understanding of the underwater environment and the importance of protecting and preserving it.
I think it's really hard to connect to a resource if you don't get to see it up close and personal and get to learn about the stream by seeing what's underneath it. And the first time I snorkeled in a stream was actually probably about 5 years ago. So I was already in my early 20s and fell in love with the aquatic resources, but hadn't gotten a chance to see things up close, and it was just a whole new world, and it really changed my perspective on the importance of water quality and species diversity. It's actually kind of an emotional experience in the sense that maybe you go fishing and you catch these species outside of the water, or you have an aquarium and you see them through the glass, but it's a completely different experience when you're immersing yourself in the water and you're kind of becoming part of that ecosystem and seeing them feed or display, territorial aggressions, or, do the things that they're naturally doing, and you're the guest in their environment instead of the other way around.
There's one more event planned this summer. It's scheduled for mid-August in Preston County. You can find out more by visiting Friends of the Cheat on Facebook or on their website, cheat.org. That's all for this week for Environment Matters. I'm Annette Hoskins. Thanks for watching.